All right. So we're going to go ahead and go over our track my thinking for Eagle Song. And before we begin that, we need to talk about our learning targets. Remember, our learning targets are just like Habit 2, where we begin with the end in mind. I know what goals I want you to accomplish by the end of the lesson. So these are the goals that we're going to go over, so you know exactly what I expect from you. Okay? All right. So at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to explain what a text is saying using specific details from the text. We know that anytime we go over our textbooks or any type of passage, the most important thing that is going to tell us more about the story are going to be our what? Details. We need those specific details in order to know basically what the story is about. We can also make an inference using these same specific details from the text. What two things do I need for an inference? Trey? An inference is sort of like a conclusion. Ethan?
Background knowledge.
Background knowledge plus what?
The text.
The text. We have to already know a little bit about it and have that text in front of us to make an inference. Very good, Ethan. We are also going to answer questions about the story's characters, setting, or events using the specific details from the text. This is something fairly new that we are getting into for this lesson, but it's going to be interesting. The characters, we already know who's the main character in our story for Eagle Song. Class? Danny. We're learning a lot about Danny. The setting, what's a little bit about the time and place that this is happening? Give me the place. Well, Brooklyn?
School.
A school. Very good. And we already know about these details just by you giving me the answers to that. So it's super easy. And we're also going to use a variety of strategies to determine the meanings of the words and phrases. What's one of our number one strategies that we use when we have a difficult text in front of us? A difficult passage. Caleb?
Thinking tracks.
Thinking tracks. What am I doing when I use thinking tracks with those hard words?
You underline words and use words you know that are similar to the other.
Underlining words in what?
That
Speak up.
that you don't know. Use words that you do know that are similar to that word.
Very good. He said underline words I don't know and use words I do know that are similar to the word. Very well said, Caleb. And then finally, we are going to effectively participate in a conversation with my peers and adults. So we're having that conversation whenever we're in our what? Triads. Very good. You also talk to me. So we're speaking with our peers and adults. Ready to go?
Yes.
Okay.